So you're in need of a little inspiration for your black marble build in Valheim, huh? Well, lucky for you, I have nothing better to do but to show you how to build a few shapes in the walls of your black marble build. So buckle up, Vikings, and let's begin this, shall we? So the first window that I'm just going to quickly go through and show you how to replicate is going to be the Batman window. Yes, that is right, you can create this old school Batman symbol real easily with a black marble quarter spire right here in the center, and then using a couple of the plinths right here on the side. And you can just flip it over, of course, to make the other side. And this is a 4-meter window, mind you. And then using the cornice, or cornice, however you say that right there. I always get roasted in the comments for mispronouncing everything. I'm sure somebody will get me here. Now, it is good to know that you do have to have the metal in the middle of this to be able to place this last piece that gives you the actual points of the Batman window. But with that out of the way, we'll move on to the double triangle window right here, which we're going to use these cornices to make the outer triangle, and then we're going to use the spires to make the inner triangle. If only there was a way to make a third triangle, we could have the Triforce. That would be perfect. But moving on next to the H window, which is another 4-meter window made with 4 plinths, or cornices, whichever one those are right there. Let me see. Haha, the plinths. Yes, plinths on the bottom and cornices on the top. But we just kind of clip them together as close as possible, giving us a 1-meter end, and then we'll have these nice little H symbols. I really like that window. You could probably do a lot with that. It's too bad that there's no wood to match the edge of it. But moving on next to the A-shaped window, this is kind of a nice tight variation using the cornices to make our triangle pattern on the outside. We can then turn around and grab the plinths to make a little raised trapezoid right here in the center. Out of the 3 triangular shaped windows, that's the medium one, and then the next would be the smallest triangle shaped window, the arrow window, which is made out of 2 cornices, and then of course across the bottom we're just going to leave a little gap so we can have our arrow bottom to it. You could just fill it in all the way and you would have this tiny little itty bitty triangle window, which is also another option and is cool. And of course you could always flip them over, you know, which I'll do some of those later on, and have upside down triangles, which is not that cool, but it's still another shape. Next, let's move on to the crosses, which by using a little 1 by 1 by 1 meter cubes, you can make these little crosses. Now moving on to some of the tiny variations of windows, we can have some tight little porthole windows over here. We have the itty bitty triangle window by first using the cornices and then clipping in one of these spires into the bottom and covering them up. We can have these tiny little double triangle port windows. Next, by using the black marble arch, we can make little rainbow shaped windows, I guess you could say. And then of course you can have the cathedral style window right here by clipping the arches together real close and have a little 1-meter window. And you could always push them out as far as you can and have the 2-meter arched window, which is another nice option. Very plain if you're not trying to be too crazy with it. And then like I told you earlier, of course you could always just do upside down triangles with the plinths, which is another simple variation. And there isn't any wood to trim these out yet. Maybe they will be lucky and they'll add that in a future update. But hey, if you made it this far, you obviously enjoyed it, so don't forget to hit that like, comment, do all that other good stuff. It is greatly appreciated. And if you like this video, I'm sure you'll like this video right here. And with that said, I'll catch you folks in the next one.